Hey, everybody. I don't know what to say for this one, except we're doing a whole hog porchetta. So let's get started. So, got all my bones out of here. My big old hunks of meat. I'm not going to have time to get this thing all seasoned and tied up tonight before the sun goes down. So I'm just going to put a lot of salt on here, fold this guy up, and keep it on ice until tomorrow. I'm going to be real generous with the salt on this. This is going to be like a sausage, so I want it to be fairly salty. Turn those joints inside out. Hit them pretty good. And you want to get this salt on there, you know, a day or two in advance and let it really work into the meat. It's going to be good. And I would put all the spices in here, but like I said, I just don't have time to get it completely sewed up tonight. So the salt alone will work out nicely. Oh yeah. All right. She's boneless. Now, before I season this all up, I'm going to trim meat from both of the heavy ends and add to the middle section so it's nice and even all the way through. So I'll just find some of the bigger, thicker chunks and carve off some of the meat, pop it right in the middle. I'll start with these hams. I'll go down, open this up. I'll just trim these and flatten them out. I just want to square this up a little. I think I'll cut it right through here. See what we can do up on this end. Seems pretty good. I'm just gonna cut these little tips off, square it up. All right, I think I'm ready to bring in the flavor. Of course, you can use whatever flavors you want on this. This is just a combo that I thought was gonna be nice. It's kind of traditional. I'm gonna put in some black pepper. And then we will usually find fennel in here. So I've got some fennel seeds. All the way out to the ends. Now I've got dried garlic slices. Little fresh thyme, and I want this to be kind of like a spicy sausage, so I'm going to put in a whole bunch of Aleppo chili flake, and this stuff has got a little bit of bite. a little more bite than, say, a paprika, but a lot less than cayenne. But it's got just a real nice red chili flavor without a bunch of heat. And I'm gonna go pretty heavy, give that pepperoni feel. All right. Now, it's time to roll this baby up. I'm gonna go pull everything over here. All right. Pull that up. Now, I'm gonna get some string and a big old needle ready, and we're gonna stitch this up a little. Yeah, it feels pretty good and even. Let's see what we can do here. Be real careful not to stab myself with this thing. It is sharp, but you really do need something pretty beefy to get through this skin. By no means am I any kind of an expert. This is the first time I'm doing this. Okay. Well. Alright, first stitch. Just gonna move that up 1.5 inches or so. We'll grab another one. I'm getting better. There we go. Now we'll tie that last one off a couple of times. All right, we've got her all stitched up. Now I'm gonna come and I'm gonna score the skin, and then I'm gonna tie this a whole bunch too to make a real nice tight package. So I'm just gonna pop the skin a lot, and it's gonna help that fat that's rendered down. It's gonna help that get out and help it baste itself on the rotisserie, and hopefully keep it from breaking up too badly. All right, now I'm gonna tie the heck out of this thing and get it even tighter. I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of stitches through this leg hole just to seal that up. Well, let's see if I can remember how to do a locking knot. I'll get this, I'll start kind of this thick part, pull it under, have one kind of short end, make the other end a wee bit longer. I'll take the longer end, put them together. Longer end, I'll just make a loop, lay that loop alongside the shorter end, wrap that around a couple of times, then go down through that loop and if I did it right, this short end should pull and lock. And you give it a little, there we go. You can just slips down, you can cinch that as tight as you need to go. Then I tie a little square knot on top, even though there is a safety knot. I don't know how to tie that right now. I just square that up. That should hold. Let's feel that. Yep, that's good. Now I'm going to tie this a whole bunch more. Let's see if I can show that a little better, that knot. Even though it's probably not right, it will do the job. So I got a little shorter end and a longer end. Pick the loop in the longer end, which then kind of pinch together with the short end. Oh, pinch. This is a loose end from the loop. Give that a couple of wraps. Then over and down through the loop. That. And it should cinch up nicely. Just rocking it back and forth like that. And then give it a pop. And tie some safety knots on top of that. And that is a fine looking sausage. I'm gonna put this in the cooler overnight because I can't store it on the spit. It'd be far too long. And then we'll get this thing spitted up and spinning early in the morning. All right, we got a little cheery little fire going. This one's going to be different than the whole hog. I'm going to have a nice even spread of these coals. Whole hog, I go a little hotter on the thicker ends, but this should cook nice and evenly. We're all spat up and ready to go. Just going to get some power and let this fire settle down and get to spinning this guy for, I'm going to guess, probably 5 hours, and then a little extra time to crisp it up. Then about an hour rest. Should be ready by this afternoon.
Yep, there it is.
All right, go ahead and throw the switch.
Yeah, she's turning. Little piggy tail.
Already got some steam going. There is kind of a heavy flop in the middle, so I am seriously considering popping this real quick, cutting it in two, and then restringing it on there. So that will tear right through there, I think. Now we're spinning a lot better after cutting that in two. It's not going to be as stunning a presentation, but it's going to cook a lot better, a lot more evenly.
I didn't really do any commentary while this was cooking because it was a party and I was partying. But I will let you know that it did take just about 5 hours to get this to an internal temp of 165. And then rather than stoke up the fire to crisp it, I broke out the big guns. And after that skin was all beautiful and crackly, I gave it a full hour rest before cutting into it. And let me tell you, that was a long hour. There we go, make sure I got that going.
really do want to take the skin off and serve it separate. That was just for show. Look at this guy. Look at this figure.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby.
Boom, 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 boom.
Woo! Okay. It's late. These people are drunk.